Shalom, shalom. Want to say all praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the saints and brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and his wicked empire. So this video is going to be entitled, The Time is Short, which in essence, the time is very short. The times that we're living in is the end times of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's rulership, and the beginning of Yahweh Shai's rulership, according to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. And every day, every week that passed by, man, every year that passed by, the time and time is only getting shorter to the return of our great king, Yahweh Shai. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 13. Go and ye shall receive, pray for few days unto you, can. So that's exactly what we belongs doing in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Go and ye shall receive. Can ultimately what we're looking to receive the kingdom. We're looking to receive salvation and ultimately the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. Pray for a few days unto you. Can. So pray for a few days unto us. Meaning that what? Pray for Yahweh Shai to return sooner and sooner. Pray for the time to be what? Cut short. Because what? If you're in the spirit, you recognize that this place is evil. You see all of the debaucherous activities going on here. LGBT, adultery, murder. Just the lowest state of our people in and of itself. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. In the midst of heavy sin, heavy wickedness. So why won't you want the Lord to speed up the time, to shorten the time? Because only a wicked person, only an unrighteous person would like being here in Babylon the Great. Not saying that we don't do what we got to do. Yeah, we take care of our business, we take care of our families, we go to work, so on and so forth. But even that in and of itself is a oppression. Because we understand we're working for who? The so-called white man. We don't have no true authority over our family. Because more time your family is out of order. Your woman is out of order. Your children are out of order. So on and so forth, man. And the system, the society doesn't give you the true authority that you belongs having as a man. So why as a Israelite man, an Israelite overall in their right mind, an Israelite in the truth, you must want the time to be shortened. You must want to be saved out of this place. That's why the scripture just said what? Pray for a few days unto you. Go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. Can so pray that the time may be shortened. Can because even in the scripture says that to men, even in the so-called good times, the heart is sorrowful. You might not be having a so-called good day, things are going your way, but then you understand like, yo, we in captivity, we in hell. You know what I mean? I have a so-called white man as my boss. You know what I mean? I could only have one woman. You understand? You strapped for cash, you strapped for money, you uptight, so on and so forth. So it's like, yo, it ain't no real joy here, man. You understand? Your couple seconds, your couple minutes of joy is really like met with like, damn. The reality sets in like, damn, we still in captivity. We still in hell. Ultimately, we still subject to sin. You know what I mean? Disappointing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because when you sin, you are what? Disappointing the Lord. But the Lord understand that, yo, we in a sinful flesh, so that's the mercies of the Lord. But even that, man, that's really the main point in and of itself, besides the captivity, is that, yo, we want to be perfect. Yeah, we want out of this captivity. Yeah, we want out of this oppression. But most importantly, we want 100% righteousness. We want to be perfect. So definitely we want the days to be shortened so we can receive that perfection. We can be 100% righteous. Because with 100% righteousness comes what? rulership comes what? The kingdom. You understand? Let me read it again. 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. Come. So pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Come. Wasn't I just saying that, man? The kingdom is prepared for us, man. And any Israelite in his or her right mind would want that. Would want the kingdom. And in order to want the kingdom, you have to pray that the days be sped up, the days be shortened. I'm going to jump to Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12, verse 32. Fear not, little flock, referring to the children of Israel. Little flock meaning what? What? We don't have no power here. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are basically powerless in the society. So that you liken unto what? A little flock. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Specifically the elect, especially the elect. That's really the little flock. Because amongst Jake, we really the most ostracized. Because we ostracize this place the most. So if we ostracize this place the most, it's going to ostracize us back. Through the spirit and even physically also. Because we know this physical is going to come with the persecution. But right now spiritually, man, because everything you see, everything that you witness here in Babylon is vexing to the spirit. Because you understand, that's wicked, that's wicked, that's wicked, that's wicked, that's wicked. It's like every friggin' thing is wicked here in Babylon. And it's okay. Even down to what? Your family. It's like, damn, they off in damn everything, man. But it's like, it's just vexation all around. Because you love your family, you love your children, you love your woman, but it's like, they off, man. We can't vibe with shit that is off. So that's why we need the kingdom. We need the Lord to shorten the days. You understand? Luke chapter 12, verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So it's the Lord's pleasure to give us the kingdom. Because ultimately, the Lord has no pleasure in us being here in Babylon, man. Being wicked. No. He has no pleasure in us languishing here in Babylon. Really, this is just a punishment. This is just a learning lesson. But ultimately, the Lord don't love this, man. The Lord don't love us being here. The Lord loves us, what? Being in Jerusalem, being in Israel, serving Him, calling upon His name, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, being perfect. And ultimately, that's the position the Lord is going to put us in. But we have to learn the bad side, the dark side, before we inherit the eternal righteousness, the eternal riches, the eternal goodness. You understand? But all in all, we still calling upon the Lord, give Him no rest till He make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. We still calling on the Lord to deliver us, man, to speed up the deliverance. We don't want to see 2026. We don't want to see 2027. But Lord's will, if it is, we enduring, man. In patience possess your souls. But we understand even that's a short time. Look how fast 2025 went by. So we understand 2026 is just around the door. And the Lord is always speeding up the time more and more. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 2, verse, that was it. Yeah, that was basically, let me read that again. 2 Ezra 2, verse 13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Cancel, watch. And that's the spirit, because Jake says that, man. Watch. Benjamin growing up, we said that, watch this, watch. Yeah, just watch. Watch. Like, I mean, something about to happen, man. Something drastic. Whether it be good or whether it be bad. But in our case, it's good for the Israelites, but bad for the rest of the heathen nations. So the Lord said, watch. Watch what I'm about to do. Watch how I'm about to hook y'all up. Watch how I'm about to bring down this great superpower called America, man. and make it a everlasting memorial of how not to live. You understand? So watch. The Lord about to work great works in these last days and times. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, and they have it again, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord is definitely shortening the days. Because we pray for the Lord to shorten the days, and the Lord is hearing us, so the Lord is only going to shorten the days more and more. But guess what? In all of that, we still got to endure. You still got to endure. You still got to remain faithful. You understand? Because we understand the Lord's time is in our time. Because the Lord shortening the days is shortening, but the Lord's time is our time the time to us feels long, but to the Lord it's still short. A thousand years with us is as one day with the Lord. So we always have to remember that. We always have to remember that. But all in all, we praying for the Lord to what? Shorten the time, man. I'm going to read that again. And the Lord is shortening the time. Through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the time is being shortened. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Because this place is only getting more and more wicked. So the days must be shortened in order for us to have a chance, man. But we understand we do have a chance, because the hopeful elect is the hopeful elect, and they will be saved no matter what. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the days are being shortened indeed for the elect's sake. Okay, so with that, hope this was uplifting to you, brothers and sisters. Going to say our praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakak, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the elect. Kwame Ashala.